toys, toys, toys. Hey, there's the Megazord, I remember the show. Looking at monsters, toys, toys. SpongeBob toaster hanging out with the Legos. Toys, toys, toys. It's Collect-Aganza. Tony Stark. Tony Stark, yeah, there's Slush Head. Kane's got a book, panning up. Oh yeah, Macho Man got a He-Man sword. Toys to toys. Toys, toys, toys. Reviewing toys and talking about the toy news of the week. It's Collect-Aganza.
Hello everyone and welcome to the inaugural premiere debut episode of Collect-Aganza. Now, some of you might be wondering, well, where's Jordan and all of his cool characters? Well, first of all, I don't know why you talk like that, but to answer your question, this is the first episode of a brand new show brought to you by the Vlogaganza channel. Now, as you can see, we're in the one of many satellite locations of Vlogaganza Studios, and this show is gonna take a look at the toy news each week and feature a review done by me, your host, James Paval. So, let's take our very first look at the toy news of the week. Really, the only big news this week was Mattel revealed some of the new features of its Matty Collector exclusive Masters of the Universe Club Eternia for 2013. So let's take a look at the details. Well, first, the prices have increased from $20 to $25 a figure for subscribers, and for non-subscribers, the price has increased from $25 to $27. Now keep in mind, these prices do not include shipping. So if you're a subscriber, you're looking to pay upwards of $33 for a single figure. Now this news was revealed to us at San Diego Comic-Con this year at the Matty-Palooza panel, so really not too much shocking there. But the big snag came in Mattel's reveal that they will be severely decreasing their day of sale stock for non-subscribers. Meaning that if you're a guy that, likes to cherry pick of the line and buy stuff the day of as opposed to having a subscription, things are going to get a lot more tougher for you. Also, many figures of the 2013 line will not have day of stock, so the only real way to complete your collection at the end of the year is to subscribe. Now, Mattel is citing increases of paint decos and prices and shipping cost for all these, but to be honest, for my personal thoughts, I really feel like Mattel should have revealed this to us earlier as opposed to just, surprise, now you have to pay $5 extra. And really, I mean, if they want us to pay more money, they should really, stick with their quality assurance, because, as you know, most figures of last year had some flaws, talking about reverse shoulders, sloppy paint apps, and just general not good things. Mattel further went on to add fuel to the fire, which they're very good at, by saying that many of their entire subscriptions for 2013 are endangered of being cancelled, which again comes as a huge shock, especially since 2012 was such a bang-up year for Masters of the Universe. So, with that news out of the way, it is time to take a look at our very first toy review of Collect-Aganza. And for our review, we have chosen Elite Series 16 CM Punk. As you can see, he is wearing his white Best in the World shirt, so I think pretty handsome looking guys here. And as you can see, Mattel did use a new material for their shirts for this way of going forward. I believe 16 and 15 roll out the new shirts. It's a more tighter fit shirt with a more rough material, also a lot shinier. Personally, I don't mind it because I really enjoy soft goods material on my figures, so I feel like even though it's saving them money, and it still means that I get some shirts with some guys. The shirt, of course, is removable. The Velcro's on the back. One thing to point out, normally this shirt would say Best in the World on the back, but it doesn't feature that. Obviously, probably to save money, and with Velcro on the side, it'd be kind of awkward to have printing on both sides. Alright, as you can see, like I said before, shirt is entirely removable. And this Elite CM Punk is the first figure to feature the brand new short-haired slick-back head scan. I believe this is the fourth head scan for CM Punk. We had one with long hair when he debuted, long-haired with a thick beard. The first short-haired one, which was sort of spiky and uneven, and this one features the slick-back look. Personally, I like it. It's probably one of the best-looking CM Punks they've ever done so far. And for the body, it does utilize the slender build for the wrestling figures. Is this sort of figure that, Daniel Bryan uses, which is a good choice, obviously, because they're not bulky guys. If you want to zoom in on the slender body there, you can see it's quite nice. It does feature, to the best of my knowledge, all of the tattoos that CM Punk has, with two, I'm going to say, glaring exceptions. He's missing his G.I. Joe Cobra tattoo on his right upper arm, and then his famous Pepsi logo tattoo on the other. Obviously, Pepsi is an incredibly expensive license, especially to go for just a toy, and being that Cobra, G.I. Joe, is a Hasbro property, can't really see Mattel shelling out big money to their rival. In the new THQ video game for this year, WWE 13, CM Punk is going to feature replacement tattoos that sort of approximate the look of the tattoos without actually infringing on copyrights. Personally, I would love to see this on future releases because, as you can tell, it looks kind of awkward with just these big bare splotches of shoulder. The hands, one thing to note, they do feature the standard closed fist and open hand figures hands that we've seen on almost every Mattel wrestling figure they've made. Frankly, I'm getting kind of bored of it. I mean, I get it, because you're going to want one hand to hold your accessories, your ladders or your chairs, and then one hand for punching, but I mean, wrestlers do so much with their hands in terms of finishers, and I would love to see some new maybe interchangeable hands is something I would love to see on future wrestling figures, especially maybe like an open palmed one so you could do chops or slaps. I know WWE is releasing a Kmart exclusive John Cena figure this year with the Hustle, Loyalty, Respect hands, so you can have them making binoculars, which is always cool. But I think that kind of thing would be great to see on figures. I mean, imagine CM Punk with both fingers pointed up so he can drop that famous Macho Man elbow. Well, the articulation is going to be the standard for every Mattel figure. Ball joint up and down, rotate around so you can get Exorcist Punk if you want. Shoulders are ball jointed, up, out on both arms. Features bicep joints, which are my personal favorite joints that Mattel makes. I love bicep joints. Features a nice ab crunch, so you can get them doing some crunches, keeping that awesome plastic six-pack going. Rotate at the waist, so you can samba. Legs go up, outward, swivel up at the hip. We have double knees, so you can get them, and they are hindered slightly by the knee pads, but you can get them some high elbows, kicks, swivel at the boot cut, and then a swivel ankle. So, your standard figure. Personally, I think this is one of the best CM Punks they have made to date. I'm a big fan. As you can see, it does feature his black, white, red, and blue trunks and kick pads, which are one of my favorites. I believe they were the outfit used at his Money in the Bank and SummerSlam appearances, so I see a lot of history with that. And overall, I was really excited to get this figure, so I think Mattel knocked it out of the park again. Granted, I do have some complaints about their line as a whole, but overall the figure is really good. So, that concludes our very first episode of Collect-Aganza. If you guys like what you see, leave a comment somewhere down here. Subscribe somewhere. I don't know, YouTube. It might be over here. It might be down there. It's probably an ad up there. But if you like what you see and you really are curious to see more, hopefully I entertained you guys, make sure to check out Vlogaganza's channel. We got a lot of funny, great videos. We feature Everyday Life of a Luchador, featuring the international sensation El Luchador. Inspiring is the only way I can describe his moves. So, I will bid you guys farewell. We'll make sure we'll have an episode up next week if you want to see more. I'll throw up one of these for Vlogaganza, and hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care.